Hi children, we are moving to our next topic, transportation in human beings. So this is an important topic. I am dividing this topic into 3 or 4 sessions. So first session we are discussing about the circulatory system and its parts, then structure of heart. Transportation in human beings is done by circulatory system. Okay, it is done by circulatory system, and circulatory system consisting of mainly 3 parts. Heart is there, blood vessels and blood. You can see in this diagram a heart is there situated at the center, and so many blood vessels are there. Blood vessels are arising from the heart, and inside the blood vessels there will be blood for transporting all the materials, waste materials, respiratory gases, nutrients, etc. All these are transported by blood. Okay, so these are the 3 parts of circulatory system: heart, blood vessels and blood. So let us conclude, transportation in human beings is done by the circulatory system, and the circulatory system in human beings mainly consisting of blood, blood vessels and heart. It is responsible for the supply of oxygen, nutrients, removal of carbon dioxide and other excretory products. And it's also helping to fight against infections, like to fight against pathogens like virus, bacteria, etc. Now we are moving to next important topic, that is heart. And see, in this picture you can see heart is situated almost at the center of the body, or we can say it is slightly towards the left side. Okay, towards the left side. And so we can say heart is a hollow muscular organ. Heart is a hollow muscular organ, and it is situated or it is located in the thoracic cavity or chest cavity. See, in this picture you can see this is the chest region. So heart is situated in the thoracic cavity or chest cavity. Then heart is seen slightly towards the left side of the body. You can see in this picture. So this is the left side of that person, and this is right side. So heart is almost situated slightly towards the left side. Okay. So these are related to heart. Heart is a hollow muscular organ, and it is located in the thoracic cavity or chest cavity, and heart is seen slightly towards the left side of the body, and its size is not more than our fist, and heart is the pumping organ. It is the main pumping organ of our body. Structure of heart. So heart is protected by a membrane known as pericardium. So outermost layer or outermost membrane which protect the heart is known as pericardium. So it is seen outside the heart. It is the pericardial membrane. Pericardium protects the heart. And internal cavity of heart can be divided into 4 chambers. You can see in this diagram, we can see 4 chambers: first chamber, second chamber, third chamber and fourth chamber. So 4 chambers are there. Internal cavity of heart can be divided into 4 chamber. And the upper chambers are known as atrium. See, this is right side. So this is right side and this is left side. You can see this, the upper 2 chambers, this one and this one. Upper 2 chambers are known as atrium. So upper chambers are known as right atrium and left atrium, and lower 2 chambers, this one and this one, these 2 chambers are known as ventricles. So lower chambers are known as right ventricle and left ventricle. So this is left ventricle and this is right ventricle. So these are the 4 chambers. Internal cavity of heart contains 4 chambers. Upper chambers are known as atrium and lower chambers are known as ventricles. Okay, you can see in this diagram, this is the right side part of the heart, and this is left side part. Left side is indicated by the red color and right side is indicated by blue color. Okay, so left and right sides are separated by a septum. You can see a septum here. So this is the septum. This is the septum separating right side and left side. Okay. Then right side, see this right side, it is always carrying deoxygenated blood. That means carbon dioxide rich blood. It is indicated by blue color. Only indication, it is indicated right side is indicated by blue color. And left side, see this is left side. Left side contains always oxygenated blood. So you can see the diagram which is given in your textbook. This is the same diagram. So in this diagram you can see two upper chambers, that is right atrium and left atrium, two lower chambers, right ventricle and left ventricle, and some blood vessels are there. Blood vessels are associated with this, so we have to study about that also regarding the structure. So let's see which are the blood vessels. Superior and inferior vena cava enters into right atrium. So this is right atrium. You can see that is right atrium, and this is superior vena cava or upper vena cava, and this is inferior vena cava or lower vena cava. So two blood vessels, superior and inferior vena cava, enters into right atrium. Okay, and pulmonary artery is originated from right ventricle. So this is right ventricle. From right ventricle you can see one blood vessel is originating, that is known as pulmonary artery. Okay, pulmonary artery, and that is that main two blood vessels are in right side, superior and inferior vena cava and pulmonary artery. Okay, then in left side, pulmonary veins are enter into left atrium. So this is left atrium. I told you atrium always receives blood. So from pulmonary vein, this atrium, left atrium is receiving blood, and aorta is starting from the left ventricle. So this is the left ventricle. From the left ventricle you can see a blood vessel is arising. This is known as aorta. Aorta is the largest blood vessel in our body. So these are the blood vessels related with the structure. Okay, we can just conclude the structure of heart. Okay, heart is protected by a membrane. It is known as pericardium, and internal cavity of heart contain four chambers: right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. The upper chambers are known as right and left atrium, and the lower chambers are known as left and right ventricles. Atrium normally receiving blood and ventricles pumping out blood. Then left and right sides are separated by a septum. Right side and left side separated by a septum. Right side always contains deoxygenated blood, and left side contains oxygenated blood. Then coming to the blood vessels, superior and inferior vena cava enters into the right atrium, and pulmonary artery, it is originated from the right ventricle. Then pulmonary veins are entering into left atrium, and aorta, it is starting from left ventricle.